Umu School, and the local people will know that. But this is the Islander Hotel Ladies Senior Competition. The Islander Hotel sponsors it, also with CIFA. But this will be an interesting game because there's not much between these two teams, the girls in these two clubs. But it's going to be an interesting afternoon. We just had a very exciting under-18s game, and when you watch the 18s, you can see there's a lot of talent on this island. It was won by Nikao 1-0, and it was only a mistake in the goal mouth that Matavera made, and Nikao's got away with a 1-0 win. But this is interesting. We'll be off soon. The referee is Tahiri, and you can see the players out there are all friends. They all probably go to school or family, and it's going to be a beautiful afternoon. It's probably a little bit too hot for football, but this is the way it is over here. So we're just waiting for the referee to get the game on its journey. And while we're waiting for it to start, I just want to thank our sponsors today, which is obviously the Islander Hotel. They sponsor the competition, and CIFA. And they're the two sponsors for the competition. And our sponsors, as always, Cook Island General Transport, Bucka TV, and also 89.5 on the FM dial over here. If you ever come over and you want to listen to good music, 89.5 is on your FM dial. But this will be an interesting game. There's a lot of talent out there. We've got a minute's silence, so obviously there's passing of somebody in one of the villages, probably Matavera, but I live here, but I don't know who it is in respect to, so we just got this minute's silence. And the referee says, let's get on with it. But I got team sheets for this game, so hopefully they're accurate and the numbers are accurate, and we'll see how it all turns out. But it's going to be an exciting game, this one, because they both like to play very fast, open football. The referee's explaining his interpretation of the rules. It looks like they might be switching ends here. Tahiri's one of our experienced players, and he's on a lot of different levels at CIFA. And he's having a long talk to him. Let's get on with the game. But just before the game starts, I just like to welcome in all our viewers from New Zealand. We've got our Christchurch people back, and we've got our Auckland MIQ people back, but there's still a lot down in Southland. I know a couple of friends of mine went down there last week. And if you're listening in, Adam and Andrew, they're all down there. And they'll be watching the game. And we got Peter in Wellington looking out the window. And we've spoken to Pacifica TV that takes all our live streaming. And they're on board, and they're receiving the pictures really well. So if you're on the live stream, you should be getting a good picture. We're just waiting for the referee to give us the signal. He says, let's go, it's off. And we got the red and yellows are going left to right, which is Nikao. And the maroon and gold is the local team, Matavera. Takes a while for the game to settle down. Sometimes you have a score very early in the game, but this is Nikao down the left-hand side. The goalie's gonna miss that. It's gone right across the front of the goal line, the goal front. So it's going to be a goalie kick out. But there was a little half a chance there, but nobody in position to take advantage of it. So we'll see what happens. There's no wind to talk of. So the ball hasn't gone far, and that's dangerous when it goes that far, straight into one of the attacking players. And they're fighting for the ball. Nikao's come up with the ball, but they're scrapping for it. Matavera's come up with the ball. There's a big chance if you get it down. Oh, it's a great through ball, but too far, and the goalie's got hold of it. So little chances like that, if you got somebody in the right position there, but chances you got to take hold of. Ball's up over the halfway mark. They're still scrapping for the ball. It's Nikao's brought it down. It's gone past. Matavera's got it. She's looking for help. And here's a bit of a chance. No. Nikao's got the ball. They're going to attack here. They've forced her out to the sideline, which is where you want to try and push them out. She's put the ball back into the middle. It's been trapped in the middle. Been cleared. Back down to the halfway mark. Matavera's on the attack. On the halfway mark. There's some well-known players out there, and as they start sorting themselves out, we can put some names to the numbers. But I just let it all settle down first before we worry too much about it. Because it's all just a bit of a power play early in the game to try and get dominance over the other team. There's a big clearance. It's Matavera's put the ball across the front, but there's nobody there. And they've just got to learn to wait until somebody gets into position, because that's a half a chance, but there was nobody in the middle, so it's no chance. It's going to be a goalie ball. A long way to go in this game, but we just want to thank the Islander Hotel and CIFA. And CIFA appreciates any sponsorship they get. And it's good that the Islander Hotel's got behind ladies senior competition, senior ladies. And you need as much sponsorship as you can get. They're still scrapping for the ball. Nick, it's gone to the side. Nikao's got the ball. They're trying to control it. She turns, nice turn into the middle, but she's missed it. So it's been cleared. Come back to Nikao. And that's cleared away, but Nikao's put the ball back into the dangerous area. It's up in the air. Nikao ball throw-ins.
Still on the screen. Okay.
Sounds like we're having a bit of trouble with the. Here's a good ball into the middle, but the girl just couldn't get there. She needs some help. The arrives are, oh, a great shot, and it's in. Matavera's over. 1-0. Great ball across the front. The girls arrived in time to slot the goal. And that's what happens if you wait for the cavalry to arrive, and the cavalry arrived, and she slotted it straight over the goalie's head. And I'll be able to tell you what number the girl was. Number 11. Number 11 for Matavera's Makara. I hope that's right, girl. That's what they've given me on the sheet. So here we go. Back and forth. Nikao's on the attack. Matavera's cleared it. And they're on the go again. Here goes this number 11. She's just didn't get the right bounce, but she's fighting for it. She needs some help in the middle if she comes up with the ball. She's trying to keep the ball in, but it's been stolen by Nikao. Good ball down the middle, but the girl's got to be a racehorse to get that one. And they're fighting for the ball, but Matavera's got it. They're going to kick it out, but they've cleared it. You all right, Dave? If we're having a little bit of trouble with the live stream, we apologise, but Dave will get it ready and fix it up pretty well straight away. Nikao throw in from the side. Been brought down. He's tried to turn to put the ball into the middle. It's been cleared. There's legs going everywhere. She's going to go well to keep this one in. It's been pinched again by Nikao. Nice turn. The call was whack it in. But Matavera's doing all right at the moment. Over the halfway line. They're fighting for the ball. Girls down. Penalty. Penalty to Nikao. Shoulder charge. Well, I don't think they call that in football, but they come together and the girl in the maroon was judged to be at fault. So it's a penalty to Nikao. Gee, it's a beautiful afternoon here today. We've got a lot of cloud, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get some rain later on. There's the ball right across the front. She's looking, she's waiting for some help. The goalie's got hold of it. They didn't arrive. But if you put the ball in the right position and you can get somebody in there, you got a chance of scoring. The ball's over the halfway mark. It's back to Nikao, back to Matavera. The race is on, but the Nikao girls have got this covered up. She pushes it over the sideline, so it'll be a throw in to Matavera. But our teams are very well drilled on their defensive line at the back. And you've got to be a good player to get past the defensive line at the back. Still in play. Been cleared. But Matavera's got hold of it. Averted the danger right across the field to our left-hand side where our camera is. Up in the air. She's tried to turn. Still got the ball. Nikao's got the intercept. Down the left-hand side, but going to go out. So it's 1-0 at the moment to the maroon and goals, which is Matavera. Throw in. One thing about the girls, they scrap for the ball. They're not shy. It's up in the air, been taken back to Matavera. She's looking for some help. This is the girl who scored the goal down the side, but she hasn't got the speed to get past the Nikao lady. And they'll be feeling the heat out there because it's very humid. Ball's thrown in. That's good. Shot over the head. Oh, a double header. Oh, it's a bottom shot, that one. Back to number 9. Nikao's got the ball. They're going to go down the middle. They're looking for some options. She shielded the ball well, but that girl wasn't expecting it, so the ball's beat her. But they'll be looking for half-time, these girls. It's very humid out there. Oh, that went out behind the camera. We've got no lines, ball boys, so the girls have got to fetch their own ball, which is a bit silly. It's a waste time. The referee hasn't blown the whistle to take time off, so hopefully he adds it on at the end of the half. While we're taking our time, I just want to thank our sponsors. And you know who they are: Islander Hotel, CIFA, Cook Island General Transport, Bucka TV, and 89.5 on the FM dial. There's a dangerous ball right across the front. And she's going to be going well to keep one in. The Matavera girl keeps it in. been pinched by Nikao. They're going to come back on the attack. They're fighting for it. Been pinched again. His legs going everywhere. Matavera ball. Just needs some players to settle the game down. But whilst they're just scrapping for the ball, it's not your Nikao's come up with the ball. She's got help in the middle if she can get it in there. She's trying to take her time to set it up. It's come in, but it wasn't a good ball. And Matavera's come up with a ball. It's going to be intercepted. Here's a chance. Here's a chance. She's going to have a shot here, and it's got the palm tree. No points for the palm tree. But we've got a big audience in New Zealand, and especially right down the south with our people in the freezers and the meatworks. And I say hello to you all, and I got a lot of people I know down there, and I hope you're watching this game. And up in Wellington, Nelson, all over the place, there's Cook Islanders everywhere. And I hope you're enjoying what we're doing. And if you're getting it live streamed, or tomorrow is another wild shot, the girl's done well to keep this into play. She wants some help in the middle. Oh, it's along the ground. It had to be up in the air to give the girls a chance to get underneath it. So it's going to be a corner. But anywhere in New Zealand, if you're watching it, Australia, and I know there's people in the Solomons and Vanuatu and Fiji and Tonga and all the places. We're a multicultural country down here, and we've got viewers all over the Pacific, and even to our islands here. We're a nation of 15 islands. There's 2 that are nobody on the islands, but there's going to be a penalty. Here's a chance. It's 1-0 to Matavera. It's a handball. So the referee says penalty. So this is a big chance to get back on the scoreboard. It's 1-0 at the moment. And this is Nikao's big chance. But we got links to all the outer islands, and you've always got a chance to watch it direct or on your phone, or tomorrow on TV, or later in your own time on YouTube. And we give everybody the opportunity to watch these games. And we got this penalty being taken. Which way is she going to go? By the look of it, she's going to go to the left-hand corner. And it's in. Great kick. Goalie went the wrong way. So it's 1-1. So we're back to where we started. So it's 1-1. And those penalties crucify, especially if it's a handball and it's not intentional, but the referee's got a rule on them. But boy, it's hot and humid here at the moment. Here's a ball down the side, being intercepted. It's going to go out. Girl didn't have enough speed to get there. Fighting for the ball, Nichols. Oh, she hasn't gone out. Number 8, she's looking for some runners. Got to be quick to get there. It's going to be a Matavera ball. She's trying to keep it in play. Turns around, look for some help. Back down the side, gone out. But it's a Matavera ball. I like this game. The referee makes the decisions with the assistance of the linesman, and it's not all up to him. He's got to look to his lines people. Well, I think there's one lady, probably 2. In it goes. It's 1-1's the score. She went without the ball. They're scrapping for it. Matavera's come up with it, but they got her in the corner over there. She's tried to clear it down the side, but Nikao's come up with the ball. She's turned, got the ball, turned again, but they blocked her that time. Out it goes. So we've got a throw in for Matavera. It's 1-all's the score. And gee, it's a beautiful afternoon here. If it's a little bit hot, a bit too hot for soccer, football, but they'll appreciate the break at half time. They're trying to get the ball under control, Matavera. She turns, beautiful turn, bad pass into the middle. They're chasing the ball. I think they kicked it to me. She's done well to keep it in. She's going to go down the left-hand side. It's been blocked, pinched by Nikao. She's put it into the middle. She's looking for some runners. Oh, it's right across the front of the goal post, but it's safe. The goalie's got it. If you put the ball in there, you got somebody in there, you've always got a chance of coming up with something. Nikao ball. She turns. Matavera's hunting for the ball. It's there, it's in the middle. But the girl shielded, the Nikao girl shielded the Matavera girl away. And they've done well to keep the ball in. As I said, there's a lot of skill. Here's the chance for Matavera, and back into the middle, pinched by Nikao. They're scrapping for the ball. Good contest here. Back. They're fit, these young ladies. They're running. Here's a ball. It's a beautiful ball, but our girl who scored the first goal for Matavera's offside. But they're running, and this is where your fitness counts. That's from the lines person on the other side, the offside. Places it. Nikao penalty. She's looking to see all the attacking players are. Down the right-hand side, it's been pinched by Matavera. Down the middle again. It's been covered up by the fence. It's 1-all's the score. Nice turn. Gone to... Oh, they're fighting for it. Matavera's come up with the ball. There's a beautiful through ball, but nobody's going to get to that. Oh, she's turned, come up with the ball. She's going to have a shot here. Going across the front. Just couldn't get the ball in the right spot to have a shot. It's wild. That was half a chance, but the ball just didn't go where she wanted it to go. It's come off the side of her foot. 1-all's the score. And if you see a wide shot from the camera, you can see the cloud up there, up over the mountains, and it's a picturesque scene here, but it's humid, very humid, and the live stream's going all right. So if you're watching it that way, and we've got plenty of people in, even here in the Rarotonga, watch it. They'll be at one game and they're watching it on their smartphone, so you can get 2 games in one day. She's tried to turn that back over the top. They're battling. She turns. She needs some runners. Here's a chance. No. Nikao's persistent. This girl's got the ball. Turns her back. It's gone over the side. So it's a Nikao ball. 1-all. So we haven't got any decisive winners at the moment. And it goes. good ball, but she wasn't expecting it. So the goalie's picked it up. That's not a good clearance, but they've got hold of it, Matavera. Into the middle again. She's looking for some runners, but there's not many runners. Nikao's got hold of the ball. It's gone out. And it's a Nikao throw. But you can excuse them for not chasing the ball. Gee, it's very humid. Very humid here. It's like sunbaking weather. If we had a beach here, you'd be in the water. Well, the beach is only 50 yards behind my back, but Dave would get a little bit upset if I took off over there. We've got a job to do here, and it's to bring this game to you on our live stream. And we've just got to see what the call is here. It looks like it's going to be a corner. So everybody's heading to the goal. And we'll see what happens. Not many of our teams can get these corner kicks in the right spot. You just got to get them up into the middle of a goal with a little bit of height, dropping down, and you need somebody to go up with a ball. That's a lottery. If you can come up with a header, you can get home. That's along the ground, so it's been cleared easily. Matavera's ball down the side. She needs assistance. There's runners going everywhere. It's over the side. Quick throw in. She got somebody in the middle. There's defence everywhere. It's been cleared. Out here. Nikao ball. Back into the middle. This girl's getting a lot of work. Number 11. Back into the middle, being pinched by Nikao. That's number 5. For Matavera, you'll know who she is, our national running champion, retired. Patricia Tyre, that's her kicking the ball away. She's a star in a lot of sports, number 5. And a nice lady too. That's the ball. It's gone out. It's going to be a Matavera ball. And boy, it's hot out here at the moment. Sorry, humid. Nikao's come up with the ball. Put it over the sideline. I think she should have done more with that. She can't afford to give these teams the chance to throw the ball in towards your goal. But she's made her decision, put it over the side, so it's a Matavera throw. It's 1-1 the score. She's looking for the long throw in it goes. Been trapped. She tries to turn. It's been cleared to the halfway line. And they're scrapping for it, but Matavera, Nikao's got the ball now. Nobody with her, so back to Matavera. Here goes the long kick down the side. This girl will be sick and tired of seeing the ball coming down the left-hand side, number 11, who scored the first goal. Nikao. But as you see them up close, they're all pretty sweated up. Over the head, into the middle, well brought down, cleared away, but it's down the back, and that's Patty. She's going to try to keep it in, scrapping for the ball, still got it. Matavera back to Nikao. Matavera's ball, the defence has got it, they're chasing it. Matavera, she's put it over the sideline, safety first. She's done well to keep it in. Matavera ball. You can see these girls are doing it tough. They're fit. There's not a problem. I think it's just the heat. One thing about football, you've got to keep running one end to the other. It's 1-1's the score. Matavera's ball. Goes back, it's gone out. Nikao throwing. It's humid. It's 1-1 score at the moment. We had number 11 for Matavera score, and then we had a penalty taken. There's a big chance here, but the goalie's got hold of it. Excuse me. Goalie's taking a time trying to find somebody who's ready to receive the ball and start running. Matavera's defence has got the ball and they put it over the sideline. Gives them a chance to set up their defence. It's 1-1 the score. And you just can't give the other team an opportunity to score because it's hard to come by when the game's even like this. And invariably a lot of the scores come from mistakes. So you got to make sure you don't make a mistake. Oh, there's a breeze blowing. Oh, somebody opened their car door with the air conditioner going. It's thrown into the middle. Into the middle. It's on the head. Cleared. It's gone out. Pressure's back on. Nikao's throwing from the side. This is dangerous areas. This one is thrown up into the middle. Matavera's come up with a ball. Good run down the side, but the defence and Nikao's down the back. The defensive lines here are pretty good. That's a beautiful ball. They're fighting for the ball. Good turn. She's got a bit of speed, a bit of an elbow there. Got underneath. Matavera's got the ball and cleared it. It's been brought down. They're scrapping for it. She's passed the ball back into the middle. She says, "Here, have another go." Matavera's got the ball. They're still scrapping for it. There's nobody. Oh, that was going to be a good ball, but it's been intercepted. The girl's onside. Oh, the bounce has beat her. These balls have had a bounce towards the goal. She was away, but a bounce towards the opposite end. There's a Matavera ball. It's 1-1 the score. Quick throw in. Kicked out, so it'll be a corner. These girls will appreciate the half-time break. We've still got a fair way to go. Very hot, very humid. In it comes. They try to control it, put it in, but it's gone dead. Oh, it's still in play. Matavera's got hold of the ball. She's tried to turn, and there's a chance, but it's straight into the back of Nikao player. She's come away with the ball. She's looking for some options. But it's all, they've come back up with it again, but it's Matavera's got their defensive line right across the goal face. And that's the defence that I talk about. It's hard to defeat if you've got the 4 players back there. As long as they're in a straight line, you can defend most of it. Here we go again. Matavera's down the right-hand side. She's looking for some help. She's got one girl in the middle, but it's a goalie ball. So the score remains 1-1. Nice high ball. They've clashed. Matavera's come up with a ball. Nikao's pinched it. Here's a chance if they're onside. Offside. It's a call from the linesman. It looked like it was offside. It was a late call, but the referees picked it up. So see where this girl kicks the ball to. She's looking for somebody down the middle, down the middle it goes. They're up for it. Nikao's come up with the ball. She's turned. She can beat this one. She's got the speed, very quick. She's going to get a chance to put in the middle. Puts it into the middle. It's beaten everybody. They've cleared it. Took the pressure off them. And that's over the top. It's going to go down into the corner. Still in play. She's looking for some assistance. Going backwards to go forward. Matavera ball on the halfway line. Tries to turn. A little foul there, so it's a Matavera ball. See what happens. I'm getting eaten alive by ants. I might have to move my chair. Must be on an ant's nest. Just give me a minute. The hazards of OB broadcasting, and you're not in a box. We're on the back of a truck and on the grass. And one thing, if you know Rarotonga, there's plenty of ants' nest, and you can't even see some of them. They love papajas. It's up in the air. Nikao, it's still up in the air. They're fighting for the ball. Nikao's come up with the ball. She's looking for some runners. They're not coming. Turns, been intercepted. Matavera's going down the right-hand side. Running down the side's gone out. So it's a Nikao ball. And these young ladies will be desperately waiting for the half-time whistle to blow. It's 1-1 the score. And when you see an even game like this, it's just one mistake can cost you the game. Big swing at the ball, missed it. Come back, Nikao ball down the side. They got the game plan. It's into the middle. She's turning. She's got runners everywhere, but they're still coming. She needs a good through ball there. And they're offside by the young gentleman on this side. She just took off a little bit too early, but that was going to be half a chance. So it's 1-1 still. And there's a penalty. Offside. There it goes down the right-hand side. Oh, big air swing, missed it. Matavera's come up with it. She got somebody in the middle if she can turn it across. She's taken them all, the defensive line on, but the line's held. The cavalry's arrived, but too late. The chance is gone. It's over the sideline. And it's a Nikao ball. Just little things like that. Just wasn't enough people in position for the girl to put through it, put it into the middle, and she had to wait. Oh, there's a breeze blowing. Oh, somebody's opened their car door again. Boy, it's humid. The clouds are building up, and we're in for a nice wet night, I would imagine, but it'll hold out while these games are on. There's a ball down the side. She's by herself, so she's going to have to wait for some assistance. Puts it back. You can't blame them for not running because it's very hot. And Matavera's come up with the intercept, and now they've got the same problem. The defensive line for Nikao is back there in the line. So there's a substitution on, and you can't blame them. You can see there's a lot of people on their haunches. They're probably all looking for a drink. But this is very oppressive, the heat at the moment. And there's not a lot of shade here. So we've got a couple of big trees, and they've got a few annexes up, and most of the crowd's underneath the trees or under the annexes. But it's a picturesque ground, this one. in school grounds, Tucky Tumu. But while this is happening, I just want to thank our sponsors for the day, Islander Hotel, CIFA, Cook Island General Transport, and thank you, Malcolm, and your family, Bucket TV, and 89.5 on the FM dial. And we've got two camera ladies up on the top of the truck, and I bet they're doing it tough too up there because they're closer to the sun than me, and Dave and myself. And it's all going through to Pacifica. Dave's spoken to Carl, and Carl's happy with what he's getting. And that's what it's all about. Then we know it's going to be beamed right through the Pacific, through Pacifica TV. And Tui's our contact down there. And Dave and I say hello, mate. And it's a throw in for Nikao in their new strips. This is the first day they've worn them, the red and yellow. Very impressive, but it just wasn't a day, in my opinion, to start it off. It should have stuck with the green and yellow, because Matavera's maroon and gold, very close. Oh, it's easy to distinguish them, but we like to see totally different colours. There's a good turn there. The girl's gone down the left-hand side. She's going to try and put the ball into the middle. The ball's into the middle. Half a shot, but the goalie's got it. 1-all's the score. Long clearance brought down by Matavera. They're going to try and turn this into attack. It's gone out. Couldn't control it, so it's gone. The throw-in's going to go to Nikao on the halfway line. Oh, short of the halfway line. They only have 3 lines in this: the goal line, the halfway line, and the goal line at the other end. That's been kicked on, but you can't expect people to chase balls like that 40 minutes into a game. So she's cleared it to the side. So it's a Nikao throw-in from the side. But I'm looking forward to the men's game, because Nikao and Matavera are very aggressive teams. And they've both had their fair share of luck. Nikao's leading the comp, I think, at the moment. But Matavera won't be an easy task to beat. So very solid, and they've had some good results lately. But that'll be our next game. The referee says, come on, let's play. So it's a throw-in. It's been missed by everybody. They're laughing. This is the beauty of our sport. You make a mistake, you don't say anything to them, you have a bit of a giggle and get on with the game. So they're all lining up. So there's going to be a corner here. And see what, in the last couple of corners they've had, Nikao, they've been on the ground, along the ground, but you've got to try and float it up into the middle and give all your attackers a chance of getting their head to the ball. Well, that's how I think it's supposed to go. See how it goes. Just got to get underneath the ball and lift it up right into the middle of a goal. Then you got half a chance of doing something. That's a better ball. It's hit the goal post. Oh, there's a shot on the side. And that's half time, and we'll be back shortly because we're all going to have some refreshments. We'll be back very shortly. You guys up there all right? You right, Dave? Yeah. You should push your drink down the ice. Oh. I think that's Lee over there on the side. Dave? Eh? I think that's Lee up there on the side. Where? Up there.
In the black truck.
Yeah, it's got a black truck like that.
I thought it's got like a wood tray at the back.
You got some water up there? chips. Oh, that's what you need on a hot day.
Yeah. The feed's sort of jumping around a little bit.
Well,
Just checking the speed.
there's a lot of bad weather in the Pacific, mate. So.
No, that won't cause it.
No, but it's a good excuse, mate.
It's all right. The feed's still good. It's just a couple of glitches.
And you're the right man to have it.
So it's 1-1, right?
Yeah, well, number 11 down here, Nikao, and the penalty shot up there.
I didn't even see him.
I'm on the ball, Dave.
That's good, man.
Sometimes I'm not, but at the moment I'm on the ball.
Fuck, it's hot. Oh, it's good. Oh, I gotta stand up a bit. Fucking hell.
Get those old legs going, Dave.
Oh, no, it's the tailbone, man.
Well, get those old legs going.
You guys all run up there 12? You guys good? I said, you guys okay up there? Oh, Jesus, man.
This got a bit stuck though, that's why you would have seen on my camera got a bit stuck in. This paws got a bit stuck in that little.
You all right there? You ready to go, Dave?
Yeah.
Right, the referee's blown the whistle, so I think these two teams have taken their time. They just want a little bit extra. But the referee standing there in the middle, hands on his hips saying, come on, let's go. It's hot for me too. But you can't blame them. They're trying to get a little bit more rest than what they've had. Very humid out here. The clouds are building up on the other side of the mountain, so I think there's a lot of bad weather in the Pacific. And it might interfere with our live stream a little bit, but you never know. But at the moment it's going through really well. So let's hope you've got a good picture on your phone or on your laptop or on your whatever gadget that you're using. But it's 1-all's the score. And really there's been no dominance in the game. There's toing and throwing at the moment. And probably the next score's probably going to win the game, I'd say, because there's not much between these two teams. See how it turns out. We've got 45 minutes to win this game. I think both the teams would settle for a draw. The ref says, let's go. Off we go. 45 minutes of action. Matavera ball. Oh, that was a dangerous ball. It went to it and been pinched by Nikao, but it's been pinched back. Oh, they're having trouble clearing the ball. Here comes Nikao, but they've got the ball back. Matavera, that was a dodgy start. That's a rebound. Gone out. Poof. Nikao throw in. Oh, air swing. Oh, straight into the player. Good ball. Matavera ball. Cleared it again. Up in the air. Oh, up. Anybody's ball. Oh, she's missed it. Try to control it. Over the sideline. Plenty of red and yellow jumpers down there. Beautiful shot. Goalie's used her legs to stop it. Doesn't matter how you stop it, as long as you stop it. Good clearance. But Nikao defence line's back there. The goalie's got hold of it. So no danger there. But it's probably, the temperature probably dropped 5 degrees just since the half-time break. We've got a big cloud cover at the moment. And they're fighting for the ball. Sorry. Nikao's got the ball. It's been cleared back. There's an air swing there. Matavera's got the ball. She's looking for some assistance. They're fighting for the ball down the left-hand side. She's tried to turn. She's had half a shot. The goalie stopped it. Just couldn't get a full force behind that. That would have been a good shot then. Just couldn't get right into the ball. So it's the goalie kick. Up in the air. High on the halfway mark. It drops down. Nikao's come up with the ball. They're scrapping for it. Matavera's pinched it back to Nikao. She's looking for some runners. Beautiful ball. It's come off the legs. Back to Nikao. Up in the air. Matavera ball. Nikao, oh, here's a chance. Hasn't got the speed. Nikao's got it covered up. The cavalry's arrived. There's a shot, but it's right across the front. And here comes the sun. Out comes the hat. And all you can do with these balls is put it up in the middle of a goal and hope somebody can get to it. There's a goalie kick. Down the middle. They've all missed it. Nikao's going to come down with the ball. She's going to go down to the right-hand wing. She's lost it. Linesman didn't put his flag up, so I don't know which way it's going to go. Goalie clear out. There's a big kick. Not that fast to get the goalie ball. It's not a bad kick. She tried to turn that ball. This girl's come up with it, done well. It's done well, number 7. Back into the middle. Back down to number 7. What'd you say, Dave? Oh. They've been off all day, probably, I think, Dave. Matavera throw into the middle. She's tried to turn the ball, but she was covered by the defence. Nice little touch in, looking for somebody in the middle. Being cleared. Cleared back to Matavera. Gone down the right-hand side. Offside's the call from the Lions gentleman. Just looking close to these young ladies. They're all sweating. And they're pretty fit. They're doing all right because it's very humid. It's a penalty to Nikao. Down the middle. All missed it. It's up in the air. They're all out. Well played, number 7 for Matavera, but you're out. That's Taroa. We've only Nikao throwing just short of a halfway line. Down the sideline. She's done well, this girl. Into the middle, but there's nobody there. Nikao's got the ball. She's going to run down the side. It's gone out. Matavera throw. In it comes, being intercepted. Headed back. Put over. It's going to be a corner. I think that's a dangerous play because this is where you can score goals. So it's a Matavera corner. This is the ball you want into the middle. There's nobody there. She's tried to turn, missed it. They're fighting for the ball. Still fighting. Nikao ball. Beautiful ball, return ball. Here's a chance if you want to run, girl. She needs the ball back. It's gone to the right-hand side. It's going to go out. 1-0 the score. Quick throw in. Cleared. Missed it. Couple of air swings in there. And here comes Matavera. Beautiful ball. This girl is onside. The girl's trying to shadow her to the sideline. Done well, Nikao. Good play. Kept the danger away. Matavera throwing from the sideline. They need to get the ball into the middle real quick. Cleared by Nikao. 1-all's the score. Going back. She was going to try and put it in the middle. In it comes. Straight into the defence. Going backwards. It's gone to the side. And I don't think that's a good play because you're giving the opposition a chance to attack you. But she had no help, so she had no option over the side. So it's a throw in from the side. It's 1-all for score. And see what can happen. In the throw comes, headed away. Goalie's ball. Well caught, no danger there. Up in the air, nice long clearance. They've gone up. The fence is held for Nikao. Matavera ball. They need to put some pressure on Nikao. Ball into the middle, but there's only defence down there. She's going to try and clear it down the side. Referee's got his right arm up. Matavera's got a chance here. Gosh, it's humid. I'm sitting in a chair. Imagine if you were playing. In comes the beautiful ball into the middle. To the side. That was a good shot. Good effort. Could have been a little bit better directed. It could have caused the goalie a lot of trouble because it's at the right height for the goalie to probably make a mistake with it. It's been cleared. Goalie's got it. There was a lot of sore legs after this game. Oh, it's on the ground. They've got away with it, maybe. Matavera's trying to turn it into attack down the side. Kept it into the centre. Great ball across the front, but it's been cleared. They've brought it down, Matavera. It's been cleared. Good turn. She's going to get another ball into the middle. In it comes. The goalie's got hold of it. Across the front. Unlucky. Unlucky Matavera. Still stays at 1-1. They had the goalie in 6s and 7s. She was going both ways to try and cover the goal. But the last shot went wide. But while this is all going on, I just want to thank our sponsors for the day, especially the Islander Hotel. It's a ladies A-grade competition. They're supporting that. CIFA supports it. And our sponsors, a beautiful ball. If this girl's got the speed, there's a race for the ball. Matavera's kicked it out because Nikao girl was coming down, bearing down on her very quickly. But our sponsors are Cook Island General Transport and Malcolm Sword and his family, Bucket TV and 89.5 on the FM dial. And our two young ladies up on the top of the truck, they're cooking in the heat, but they're doing a fine job with the filming. So it's a throw in, Nikao into the middle. They tried to bring it down. There's the ball in, but it's misdirected. That'll be a goalie kick out when they get the ball. It's getting a bit loose, but you can understand that because it's very hot here. It's not the sort of temperature you'd like to play any sport in. That's across the front. Being cleared down here to the halfway line. But the defensive lines for these two teams are always in the line down the back. You've got to be a good player to beat them. Like that. Here's a chance. Been headed back. Been cleared away. Good turn. Looking for some assistance. Matavera's defence is held. It's up in the air. She's tried to turn without the ball. It's up in the air. They're lottery balls. And there we got a chance here. She's onside. She's going to come into the goal. Got the shot in, but the goalie's got the ball. Good effort. 1-all's the score. And as I say, you just need a little bit of luck go your way. And you can get that goal. It'll probably win the game. Cleared the ball out to the right-hand side. Left-hand side for Matavera. Across the front of a goal. Nikao didn't have anybody down there. They're fighting for the ball on the left-hand side. It's turned back into the middle. A beautiful header. It's been picked up by Nikao. She's going to turn. Kicked it out. Safety first. Matavera ball. It's very hard to lift your game up in this sort of weather. Number 13's got the throw, and I've got number 13 listed as Deborah. Back to her, into the middle. They're running for the ball, but the goalie's got it covered. Nikao ball. See what they can do. It's 1-all's the score. Next score's probably going to win the game. That's beautiful dribbling. It's gone past everybody, but she needs some help. Across the front, and you could hear the sigh. Ah, because there was nobody there. You see all the good work done, but there was nobody in position to take advantage of the ball going across the front because the goalie was in 6s and 7s, whether to go for the ball or not. And then she didn't have to make a decision because there was nobody there. So we've got a Matavera throw in. This girl, number 7's had a good game. Beautiful ball. Nobody's fast enough. The goalie's cleared it, made a mess of it. They're fighting for it. The goalie's running back into the goal. Cheers from the sideline. Ball's back in. Matavera's ball still. She's going to bring it into the middle. Tried to turn. Been cleared. There's the race for the ball. Matavera's come up with it. Playing well at the moment, Matavera. Not getting the results. Big, long shot. Farlap couldn't catch that one. The goalie's got it. She's going to clear it. 1-all's the score. The ball's up in amongst the clouds. When the ball was up there, our cameraman were chasing it, you'd see the clouds. Very heavy clouds up above. Full of rain, I'm sure. Just send it down after the first grade game's over. Throw in from the side. So Nikao throw in. In it comes. Been pinched. Back to Nikao. Excuse me. Oh, they've all set. There's a race for the ball. She's going to probably kick it out. Safety first. It's 1-all's the score. Everybody's getting a little bit restless. They know the next score's probably going to win the game if there's going to be another score. 1-all at the moment is a good result for both these teams. They played well. And the important thing is they've defended well and little mistakes. Nikao scored off a mistake and Matavera scored off a mistake which ended up in a penalty. And that's sometimes how you've got to score. So it's a Nikao throw in from the side. Down over the back, over the side. Same throw. This is where you need that big throw right into the middle, but I don't think this girl's got that sort of throw. So she's back, runs in, up in the air. Good header, been cleared by Matavera. That's over the sideline. Number 7 for Matavera, she's had a good game. Chased everything, Taroa. The ball's under our truck. They've got it. Nikao throw in from the side. Into the middle. A lot of defence there. They're off. They've got a bit of a break here. They've got a bit of a break. Good ball into the middle, but Nikao saved the day. Back on the attack, Matavera. She tried to turn a defender around. Being cleaned up in the middle by Nikao. Here's a chance if she could get the ball out. Here's a big run here down the middle, but she's offside. Just a little. Just took off a little bit too soon, but that was going to be a real big chance for Nikao, that one. Because she had the speed to do it. It was going to be one-on-one with the goalie. But the linesman's right. Offside. So it's 1-1 still. Substitution, Matavera. You can't blame him for having subs because it's very hot and humid and you can't keep asking people to keep running around in this hot weather. Big clearance down the back. Over the top. Being cleared by Nikao. Brought down by Matavera. Air swing, missed it. Got the ball under control. Put the back into the corner. Into the centre. The goalie's missed it. Matavera's trying to keep it in play. Done well. Done well there. Turn. She wants the return ball. Didn't come. Being cleared by Nikao. One all's the score. Ball's out on the main road. They're looking for a big throw. In it comes. Nikao's got the ball. Air swing, missed it. Here's a chance. Cleared it. She had a big air swing and missed it, but there was nobody there to take advantage. There's a big run down the side from Nikao. She's going to go right. She's going to have to do it herself because there's no assistance down there. Goalie's got it. Cleared by one of the players. Here's a bit of a danger here. They're scrapping for it. Oh, it's under the truck again. So it's going to be a Nikao throw. And the girls have got their hands on their hips because it's very hot and very humid here at the moment. 1-1's the score. Next score, if we're going to have a next score, it'll be the winner. Nikao ball thrown in. She tried to turn but lost control of it. Back. Oh, big swing. Matavera ball. Nikao. Here's the girl from Matavera down the left-hand side. She's looking for some assistance in the middle. Over the top and behind the goal. But she had a shot. You don't have a shot, you can't win. In the next game, they're warming up down both ends of the field. And it should be an exciting game, the men's game, because they're very attacking teams, the two of them. Very unconventional, Nikao, with all their island boys. And they've got a big audience from their home countries. They've been here a long time, but we get a lot of viewers from Solomon Islands, Vanuatu and Fiji and all those islands where these guys have got family. Here we go, it's Nikao ball. Good heel on. It's a race for the ball. Here's a chance. She's onside, but the Matavera's cleaned it up. Well done. That's Paddy. Her speed showed up there. There's another big clearance. It's going to come back to Nikao, and they're going to be on the attack again. Here we go. She's probably going to play safe. Matavera ball. They're going. They're down the side, but there's plenty of defence there. It's gone dead. One all's the score. One all's the score. Goalie's got the ball. The players are geeing themselves up, geeing their teammates up to keep going. Clearance. Nikao's got the ball. Matavera's come up with it. She's turned around, put down the side. There's a bit of chance down the middle. She's onside. She's offside. Number 7. She's anxious. She's having a go. And she's had a good day. She just keeps chasing the ball. She wipes all the sweat off her face because it's very humid out there. And I think the people in New Zealand will appreciate what I'm talking about. Offside was the call. Nikao ball, it's 1-1. And these young ladies will be happy to get off the field at full time. Down the middle. Pinched by Matavera, is up in the air. Somebody's got to get on the carpet and try and control it. Gone over the... Nikao's got the ball down the right-hand side. It's still in play, it's gone out. So it's a Matavera ball on the halfway line. Thrown in. She's tried to turn, lost the ball. Nikao's kicked it out. Over the side again. This time it's a Nikao ball. Little flick on. Falling all right for Nikao. Gone over the side, but it's a Nikao ball. Ball comes in from the crowd. Throw into the middle, been knocked down by Matavera, cleared by Matavera. Shot into the middle, but there's nobody down there. You got to try and direct the ball to somebody. It's up in the air. Matavera's cleared it. They're battling for it. There's that number 7 in there again. Here goes Nikao. Good ball down the middle. It's been pinched. Down the middle, Matavera. These girls are on side. If they can get to the ball, the goalie's after it. She'll probably kick it out. There's not much between these two teams. They're both doing it very tough. 1-all's the score. It's a corner. I'm as dry as a chip. In it comes. Beautiful ball across the front. Down the back. It's got to go across the front, not across the back. So it's a goalie kick out. We're not very accurate with our corner kicks, and that's one fault that a lot of our teams have got. You need those corner kicks to be precise and in the middle where all your big players are. Give them a chance to knock the ball in. Goalie kick out. Up it goes along the ground. That's a dangerous. Fortunately, it's going to go out. But that's not a good clearance, that one. Along the ground, and you got all of the attacking players waiting for the ball. So see what she does with this one. She's going to put it up in the air this time. Oh no, on the ground again. Out it comes, a little bit higher, which is good. Been pinched by Nikao. She's looking for some runners. Good ball through the middle. Been stolen by Matavera. She turns the ball. It's a scrap in the middle. Nikao ball. Penalty. She's going to go for the right hand side. I'll be putting it right down the middle where all my players are. That's a good throw, but it's been intercepted by Matavera. Headed on by Matavera down to the left hand side. The race is on. She's got to the ball, but there's not a lot of help for her in the middle. She's put the ball in. It's been blocked. They're fighting for the ball. The commitment's been really good. Nikao's got the ball. Back to the defensive line. Down the right hand side, but she's turned, good turn, but Matavera's got it covered. Down to the side again, out. Matavera ball. Been a very even contest this one. 1-all's the score and probably going to stay like that. And that's probably a good result for both the efforts. Matavera throw in. Got the ball. They've got to try and, if she's onside, there's a chance here. She's got control of the ball, number 7. She's going to have a shot. Great shot. Couldn't get behind it. The goalie picked it up very easy. You would have had a good shot on the camera on that one. But the ball bounced a little bit too high and she just couldn't get a foot to it. But they're half chances. Oh, straight into the foot of, and they're coming towards me. Oh. Here we go again. Matavera's going to knock the ball out. They're still running. I give them credit. I'm tired on the sideline. Let alone these young ladies have been running for 60 minutes. It's a Nikao throw in from the side. She hasn't got a big throw. The ball's on the ground. There's a chance. There's a chance. She's going to try and turn.
Twyla, your camera's off.
Twyla, did you hear that? She said she's lost the signal, Dave. Having a bit of a trouble with one of the cameras. Back to the game. Goalie kick out. Off it goes. Well trapped by Matavera. Across to the right hand side. Good ball, but it's gone straight. Couldn't control it. She's disappointed with that. Nikao throw in. The girls are doing it tough. 1-all's the score. Nice header. Up in the air. Anybody's ball's been brought down. It's going to go over the side. Here we go again. A bit more pressure. Nikao's throw in. We're having a few hiccups, but I think it's the weather. Nikao throw in from the side. That's a better ball. Been headed away. Headed away. Nikao ball into the middle. Cleared. back on the ground, air swing, just couldn't get onto it, and the goalie's got it. 1-all's the score. Up in the air. Been knocked back. Here's a race for the ball. There's a race for the ball. She's going to put it out over the sideline. Nikao's gone for the clearance. So it's a Matavera throw in. They need a quick throw in. The players are coming back on side, but Nikao's intercepted it. Matavera's put the ball back down. They're going to have another shot, number 7. Good shot, but there was nobody there to get hold of it. The goalie's intercepted it. She just needed somebody to be running onto that. That was a good ball into the middle. Nice and high, nice and slow. Cramps are coming into the team. And I can understand that because it's very hot. Big kick down the middle. They're still chasing it. Goalie's got it. And the players are going, oh, that's a relief. Matavera's got the ball up. They come down to the left-hand side. It's going to probably be a bit of individual brilliance if it's going to be won this game. Over the sideline. We've been played at a pretty good pace, this one, even with the heat. And if I was one of these young ladies, as soon as the game was over, I'd be down on the beach in the water. It's very draining, this sort of weather over here, and the local people who are in all around the world, they know what I'm talking about. The heat here is tremendous when it's like this. It's overcast, there's cloud everywhere, but the humidity is very high. I think the temperature's probably still 30 degrees and it's late in the afternoon. Waiting for the ball. It's gone over the fence over there. They're looking for it. And the players are saying, oh, that's a good relief for us. Waiting for the ball to come back. It's in the garden. Man's over there looking for the ball and doing a bit of gardening all at the same time. He must be the caretaker. The ball's in now. Matavera ball. Just short of a halfway line. Oh, the referee says you cribbed a metre. Let's go, he says. In it comes. Over the sideline. Matavera's ball again. Some of the girls are trying to keep the upbeat tempo. Oh, she's been attacked by everybody. Got the ball away. Here's a bit of a chance. It's a good ball down the side. Kept it in. Beautiful football. Beautiful football by number 6 from Nikao. Still going. That's Rimmer. That's good football. Beat 2 people pointlessly. Here's the ball into the middle. It's going to be taken by the goalie. 1-all's the score. 1-all's a good score at the moment. Neither of them deserve to lose. Been brought down by Nikao, but it's been pinched by Matavera. And I think Matavera's had the run of a game in the second half. Here's another ball out. She's done well to keep it in number 7, but it's been knocked out by... Oh, he's called it a Nikao ball. Been intercepted by Matavera. Going to probably go for the same throw. She's in everything, number 7. And that's it. Good result, 1-all. The girls will be glad to get off the field, and we'll be back shortly for the men's A-grade game. Be back shortly. We up and running, Dave?
Yeah, good.
Oh, doolies. Oh.
another can there?
Two.
Good, I'll have one. Just changing the sole over, ready for the men's game.
Yep.
Goes that black truck back into the spot. You're right up there. Not getting sunburnt. Jeez, hey. Can get a suntan and do a day's work. What a way to go.
Bad suntan. Got a spot.
You still rolling, Dave?
No.
Give me a yell when you're ready.
No. When Terry blows the whistle.
You went, come back. Yeah. Probably too hot. Afternoon. The referee's out there for the main men's game. It's between Nikao in their new colours, red and yellow, and Matavera in their traditional maroon and gold. They're lining up. They're obviously going to have a minute's silence. And I apologise because somebody's obviously passed away in either one of the villages, and I can't tell you who it is because I work during the morning and they don't supply that sort of information to me. But while this minute's silence is being held, I just want to thank our sponsors, and it's Tower Insurance. They're the sponsors for CIFA. And we're waiting for some of these Matavera boys to run on and CIFA themselves sponsor this main game in the A grade competition. And we'll just be a bit quiet. Referee says, thank you. This will be an interesting game because Tupou's the referee and she will let a little bit of argy-bargy go on as long as the advantage is not taken away from the person with the ball. And that's probably one way you can upset this Nikao team because they're flashy and they're quick. And, okay, and it'll be an interesting game, this one. But I just want to thank our sponsors. It's Tower Insurance. They sponsor the competition for CIFA, and CIFA is also a sponsor. And our sponsor is, of course, Cook Island General Transport. If you've got any problems, give them a call. And Bucker TV and 89.5 on the FM dial, and it is very hot. And one of my favourite players out there, number 22, is looking, we can see the back of him here, for the yellow jumper. Julius Davis. He's a showman, very talented man. He's got Vanuatu blood, but he's been here all his life. But he is a real classy player, and I think Matavera will probably have a plan to try and shut him down. But as soon as he gets the ball, they go at him like bees on honey. And we'll be off very shortly, and it's very hot, very humid, and the girls' game ended 1-1. In the under-18 men's, Matavera won that. I think it was 2-0. But there's a lot of talent on this island in this football game, and they just don't get too much recognition. But we're waiting for the kickoff, and don't worry about if there's a lot of bumps in the game because the referee will let it all go as long as you don't lose the advantage when you got the ball. So, typical start. Nikao's got the ball. They're just knocking the ball around, give everybody a bit of a feel. And Julius is in his right position down the left-hand side. And that's him with the ball. Kicks it back. James is in the middle, number 8. He's directing traffic. He's like a policeman in the middle. And they run the ball. They play the sides. Nikao's got the ball. They're going to try and go across the front. Goalie ball. Well, I'm glad the coach is on the other side because I get sick and tired of listening to him. Been trapped, been missed. Oh, that's what I mean about bumps, see? That's Papa. They're a good team to watch, Nikao, if you like your football. They put the ball down. Everything comes to this man, number 22. Beautiful ball. You got to run for it. Been cleaned up. But it's a Nikao throw from the sideline. But it's all about getting men in the position to score. So we just started, it's 0-0, and see how it all turns out. We've got a young lady on this sideline. Don't know who was on the other side, but one thing, you get equal opportunity in football here. And they're pushing and shoving, beautiful back heel, back to the side, across the front. Very hard to catch. Nikao out with a ball across the front. That man with the ball, number 18, is a friend of mine. Big run down the side, been intercepted by Matavera. Throw from the side for Nikao. Nikao likes to play a very upbeat game of football. And I think the secret is to beat them is to try and slow them down because you can't play their speed of game. right across the front, headed back in the play. It's on the ground, cleared. Matavera's on the attack, across the middle, pinched again by Nikao. Well, he said to Papa. Here they come. You can guarantee the ball's going to come down this side to our main man. That's Mark. They play all their football down to number 22. He's a great man with the ball. James has got the ball. Across the field. Looks like then go down the right-hand side now. They got their game plan, Nikao, if it works. It's exciting to watch. It's all about coming down the left-hand side. This man, number 22, brilliant man. Got feet like a wizard. Tabe's got the ball. He's intercepted it. One thing, it's very hard to beat these backline defensive players in all the teams. They're well drilled. They keep their line. And the way at the moment it's going, it's thanks, darling. At the moment it's down there. Let's see, he's had a shot, gone to the side, great save, and that was a great effort from Mr. James. And he just knows how to get the ball in. I got the teams. Up in the air, it's going to fall for Nikao. Over the side, beautiful. It's James down the side. He's looking for the man in the middle. He says sorry. He was trying to get number 22 into the clear. Julius. Matavera ball. This is going to be paid at a hectic speed, this one. Long throw. Up they go. Good ball. Oh, good block. James put on the foot. Back to the backline defence. Nikao's seem to be on song here today. They've had a couple of up and down results lately, but they tell me they're trying to get back into their good form. They're going to go down the right-hand side. Long ball over to the left-hand side. Here goes number 22. He's a hard see, straight past you. Been well blocked up. Got the ball back into the middle. They're scrapping for the ball. He's going to have a shot. No. Over the other side of the field. It's been taken down by Matavera, kept in play by the red and yellow jumpers. Down the side. Here they come again. Played at a hectic speed this game early. Across the front. Goalie's ball. The defensive lines are terrific in these games. They just stay where they're supposed to stay. They don't wander off. They try and control the game from the back and let the players up the front try and score the goals. Been pinched by Nikao. Back to the defensive line. They're looking for their main men down the middle. Going to bring the ball back. Set it up again down the left-hand side. Here we go. Beautiful ball, but it's too far. Oh. They all laugh. But that's Julius at his best. He put the ball there, but the man couldn't get there. Hello, girl. How are you, darling? No, darling. That's James with the ball. Nikao's on the attack again. It's been all Nikao. Back. It'll go to the goalie. Outside the box, but he'll just kick it out. I don't know if they can keep this pace of the game up because it's very humid, still hot. Down to number 22. Good block by number 16, David. You got to keep doing that for the whole 90 minutes because you just can't give this man a breather. Because if you do, he'll get you. Across the front, tried to turn it around, but just couldn't get the bounce. Goalie clearance. It's going all right. It's 0-0 at the moment. Long kick out. Cleaned up by the Nikao defensive line. It's had a bit of a shot straight into the goalie. He's put it down, but it didn't do any damage. Whew. The one thing about Nikao, they got two good wingers in Julius and Toru. They control it. When they're playing well, they really control the ball. This Nikao team. I think they're leading the comp at the moment too. So I know they last year they won they got beat in the round cup, but they won the comp that follows. And they're exciting. They just keep coming up with the ball, and you got to stop them from shooting. Because if they keep shooting for goal, they're going to get you. And they play to this man all the time. There's a big shot over the top, but he keeps shooting. He's going to score. That's Julius. So it's a goalie kick out. He's blood from Vanuatu, but I was talking to him last night actually, and he told me he's been here all his life. So I don't know how he hasn't represented the Cook Islands. There must be some sort of a technical problem. But gosh, he's a talent. Goalie clearance down this side, turns into the middle. Oh. Brought down, well controlled by Matavera. See what I mean? The goalie lets a lot of this push and shove go because if you don't lose the advantage, they want you to keep playing. They're like flies on honeybees, red and yellow jumpers, they're everywhere. Whether they can keep going or not is going to be interesting. But that's been down the back. Nikao's got hold of it. The goalie's going to kick it out. Always come out to the left-hand side. Their main man's down here. There he goes. You only got to relax and he'll be past you. There's a ball to him. Just couldn't get onto it. But that was a great ball. He just a little bit too fast for him. Goalie clearance. Good ball. I'm glad you didn't hear that. I would have had to explain that expression to you, and I don't want to do that. It'd be that beep beep bop bop doot doot. But they're very passionate about their game, these guys. And this has started at a real good pace. I just hope they can keep it up because they're going to be very tired men at the end of the day. And finally, the sun's losing a bit of its heat, which is good. The Dave's come from outside his cover, out into the open. Matavera ball, beautiful through ball, but the goalie's got it covered. Here they do, they're coming down to the left hand. All their attack comes down here. Got beautiful feet, this fella. Puts it back. Mark, he's got the ball. You can keep defending against them, but you just got to relax once and they're going to get you. Julius is in the middle looking for the ball, didn't get to him. Beautiful ball through. The goalie's going to get to it first. Kicks it over the side. So it's a Matavera ball. Now it's getting dark over there. Strange day. It's a corner. And this is where you can come up with something. It's been a short throw. Matavera ball, they're scrapping for it. There's trouble here. Nikao's got the ball. They've put it out here. And the man's got the ball. It's been kicked out. Nikao ball. Quick throw in. Nikao throw in. Matavera throw in. Intercepted by James, turns down the middle. Beautiful ball. He was looking for the return ball. It just couldn't go to the right person. Back to the man. Beautiful through ball. He's onto it. Oh, couldn't control it. It's been cleared. A little bit of 1-2 magic and nearly come off. They're exciting, these Solomon Islands boys. Ball's on the road. I'll probably try and throw this right into the middle. So it's a Nikao throw in. He's looking for a long throw right into the middle. In it comes. And the goalie's got it. Goalie clearance. The Nikao defensive line's back in place. Up it goes. Brought down. Matavera ball. Being pinched. They're scrapping for it. Ball over the top. They're offside. Oh no. Feet up in the air. It's a penalty to Matavera. These are the chances Matavera's got to try and convert into points because they're not going to get a lot of shots. You've got to try and make them count. Right on the halfway line. Looks like he's going to have a shot for goal even from out there. Moves in, up he comes, bang. Way over the top. 2 points in that other game I cover, but none in this game. That's a goalie clearance for Nikao. It started at a very good pace this game. Let's hope they can keep it up. but the heat's probably lost 10 degrees in the last 10 minutes, which is good. We've got a very heavy cloud cover, so it's probably a lot cooler for these gentlemen than what it was for the ladies' game. Nikao's got the ball. They're going to do what they always do, come down to the left-hand side. Julius has kept the ball in, back. Now they go down the middle. They're running for the ball, Nikao. Oh, he's tripped over himself. They've pinched the ball again, Nikao. They're just very quick men, these guys. Out they come again. Down the middle. Just a bit too far for our player. Oh, big bump. Down the middle again. Being brought down by Nikao. They're fighting for the ball. That's what I mean about the ref. Will let her. He'll let her. She will let a little push and shove go, and you got to expect that. There's the header. It's going to go over the side. He should have let that go because it was going to be their ball. Well, I'd go with the referees reversed the linesman's call. I would have went with the lines girl. She was in a better position. See, as soon as you overrule a lines person, they lose confidence in their ability to judge, but the lines lady here was correct. And in my opinion, she was overruled by the referee. So it looks like it's a Nikao throw, and he will put this right into the middle. Still, you were right with that call. In we come, Nikao throw, right into the middle. They've gone up for it. Here's a chance, it's been cleared. Tabe's after it. Big Tabe, number 18. Great football, here's a chance. It's going to go out. Nikao ball down the right-hand side. Back to their defensive players. They've got a set plan. That looks like Mr. Stephen Willis is after the ball. Big kick. They're chasing the ball. That's David. Back to Nikao. That's Julius. You see our boys, and it's funny, most of our people in New Zealand and around the country and the Pacific, they know these players. They don't need their names. Stephen Willis plays fullback for Ararangi. He's an Air Rarotonga pilot. Good guy, plays everything, and he's a good soccer player. David in the Matavera team is a good cricketer, and that's number 16. Here we go. See the footwork for these boys. He's got the ball in. The chance being cleared off the line. And that's the beauty of Nikao. They create chances. We've lost the ball. We've lost the ball, girl. Oh no, here it comes. There's the coach screaming to his best players, telling them where to go. If I was a player, I'd be telling the coach where to go. We should put a mic over next to him, then I wouldn't have to do this job. It's a corner for Nikao. There's only two men in the middle. It's a set plan. Up they go. Oh, there's a hook and it's missed. That was a hook. And that's another miss. And they don't often miss. They don't miss shots like that normally, Nikao, but they'll put in a lot of shots. The goalie clearance, good kick, and they're all offside. Boy, it's a lot cooler now. Our two girls on the cameras will be a lot happier because they're a lot closer to the sun than me. They're up the top of a truck, and the heat's gone out of the sun, so they'll be sighing a sigh of relief. Referee says, let's go. Penalty to Nikao. They're going to put it right down in the middle. And they're looking for Julius. He's up, over the top. There was nobody behind him. A beautiful header went straight across the front of the goal. It's going to be clearance by the goalie. We should give that coach a microphone. David's got the ball. Great cricketer, this boy. That's beautiful ball. They're off. Cleared. Back down the side. The energy from Nikao is very good. Beautiful ball down the side. They're going to try and get it into the middle. He moves in. Puts the ball in, being blocked. Matavera ball. Back to Nikao. It's on the break, Matavera. They got a chance here. They need, they had men going everywhere. Matavera, they just couldn't get the ball to him. Matavera ball. Into the middle, they need the ball. They're running. Is he onside? Yes, he's onside, but the goalie's got it. Down the left-hand side's where their all attack goes. Back into the middle. They'll work down to the middle and go back to the left, I would imagine. Beautiful ball's been intercepted by Matavera. It's gone over the side. Nikao throw. Matavera showing good energy. They're chasing all these fast guys. So they know they can't relax on them because they'll come and bite you. Nikao's on the attack again. Has been pinched by Matavera. Scream, I don't know where that's come from. But their back line defence is terrific, these clubs. They've shadowed the ball over the dead ball line. I've done a lot of coaching in my time and I would not handle it like that for Nikao. You got to give the players the chance to play their game. You can't keep yelling orders at him like this guy does. But he's probably a great coach, so I shouldn't say anything. Ball's over the side. Matavera ball on the halfway line. Thrown in. Matavera ball. Back in. Over the side again, Matavera ball. Nikao's defence is all over there and they're just trying to keep Matavera down the left-hand side of the field. In it comes. It's a Nikao ball. It's obviously a penalty across the field. I think they can see that this man's not marked. Back to James. Little flick on, didn't work. A lot of sorries going on. A bit of a lull in the game. It's 0-0. And I just want to thank our sponsors for this game. It's Tower Insurance who sponsor the competition, and CIFA. And our sponsors is Cook Island General Transport. 89.5 on the FM dial. Is a bit of a run for our Mr. Julius. Turn around. As soon as he gets the ball, they come from everywhere to cover him up. You can't do it all day. Quick ball in. Over the side again. So I mean the referee will let a lot of that go through. Nikao throw. They're going to try and put the ball into the on a short throw. Bit of a ball across the front. Missed. Everybody's missed it. Still in play. Back to the defensive line here at Nikao over the halfway line. They're trying to get the ball down to the left-hand side. This is their scoring side. Into the middle. The goalie will pick that up very easy. That was a sort of, I don't know what to do with it, so I'll just kick it down the middle and see what happens. So it's 0-0. Halfway through the first half. And it's tit for tat at the moment. Goalie shot. Out it comes. Bit of byplay there. Hoping the goalie might have picked it up. High shot up in the air. It's come down. Into the middle. They got their game plan. It's working. Nikao, they know what to do. They'll go into the middle. James is the master in the middle. Back down to the side. Beautiful little ball. Down to the other side. Back into the middle. Turning around. He was looking for the, being blocked. He was looking for this left-hand side. Here's a bit of a chance. Here's a chance. Jack's got the ball. Back in the middle. Beautiful ball down the side. Here's a half a chance. Back out. Has a shot. Hit the bar. Unlucky. Unlucky. Just didn't dip enough. It looked like it was going over the top. Just dropped down, hit the bar. So it's a corner. Corner on the left-hand side to Nikao. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. In it comes, up in there, nice kick over the top of everybody. The goalie's got it. 0-0 remains. Tave went up for it. Oh, James has run into our truck. I'll open up the door if you want to drive. Matavera ball. Long throw coming up. Down the middle. Kicked out by Nikao. Some of these boys are breathing heavy. Matavera ball again down into the middle. Tave's tried to turn. He's pushed. He thinks he's playing rugby. Pinched by Matavera across the front. Nobody in there. He needed a 10-foot attacking player. There's none out there 10 foot tall. Been an interesting game so far. Fitness is going to win this game, I think, at the end of the day. Because it's still very humid. The heat's gone out of the sky, but it's still very humid. And everybody's feeling the pace of this game. Goalie clearance. Got to wait for the ball, which is good. Out it comes. Down the middle, up they go. They've all missed it. Big kick back down the middle. But the goalie's going to clear it. Off they go again. Down the middle. Done well to keep it in play. Nick Albert's gone over the side, and it's a Matavera ball. Matavera hasn't had a lot of ball, and they're doing all right. They're up against it, and they're battling. Done well there. Matavera ball. Been intercepted by... No, lucky that had to come up, because that was going to be interesting. He's into the middle. He's looking for his attackers down the left-hand side, and there it comes. Good ball through the middle. Offside. Offside, Nikao. Matavera ball. Here we go, down the long kick. It's missed by everybody. It's going to go out. It's a Matavera ball. Some of the players are stretching their legs. So in the first half. And these guys are fit. I know most of them. Now it's a Nikao ball. And they're pretty fit, these guys. The heat's getting to them. Still a lot of sting in the sun, but it's not as hot as what it was a couple of hours ago. It's a penalty. Knocking it around. Nick out down to the left-hand side. This is Alfie down the side here. James is looking for the ball. Matavera ball. They come up with it. Nick out down the left-hand side. Alfie's down there. If he's onside, there's a chance here. He's offside. He was a long way offside as far as I could see. Long kick down the middle. Matavera's got the right idea. Put the ball down the middle and hope that they can have a bit of luck. The goalie down the other end's got the ball. House off again. He's unmarked down this side. James is down a beautiful ball. He's looking for a return ball. He's got it. It's kicked out. Quick throw in. He's turned around. Here's a chance. Oh, it's been blocked. There's another shot's been blocked. They keep firing, Nikao. Matavera haven't had too many chances. Nikao's had all the chances, can't get one in. But now it's a corner. Over the top, back into the middle. Here's a shot. Oh, ho, ho. That was a double block. Offside's the call. Matavera free kick down at their end. Nice long kick down the middle. The goalie's got it. This is going to be survival of the fittest. This game in the second half, it's 0-0. Coming up to half time. And another kick down the middle. Nobody can get it. Oh, he's missed it. He's going to try and clear it himself. Nikao's got the ball back into the middle. Being cleared. Straight to back to Matavera. Ball down the side. That was for me. Been well taken by, I don't have him, oh, Jack, number 3 for Nikao, good block. Goalie's got the ball. Beautiful header on, over the top. Oh, he's had a go at it, had another go at it, couldn't get onto it. Had 2 swipes at it, couldn't get onto it. It was a big chance for Nikao. They've survived Matavera and they've done that all half. Here we go again. There's half a chance. Good ball over the top. Goalie's got it. They've had the run of the green, Nikao, and they can't put one into the goal. So Matavera's done well to hold them out. And it doesn't matter how you do it as long as you can hold them out, because this Nikao team, all they want to do is score goals. Throw in. Long throw in, gone down the side. Nikao's ball, it's gone out. Nikao throw. They've defended really well, Matavera. How long can they hold out? Sorry? Boy, they've had some shots at goal, the red and yellows. And they've all been defended. All some with luck, but as long as you keep the ball out from the goal, that's the bottom line. They're moving in. Off they go. The goalie's ball. Long kick. Long kick. Being headed away by Nikao. They're going to go down the right-hand side. Back into the middle. Back to the side. Here they come. Down to the left-hand side. He needs some assistance. Nikao ball. Good call by the lines lady. Back into the middle. Beautiful. Tried the 1-2. Didn't come off the way he wanted it. Off the knees of Matavera. They're going to go down the right-hand side. Beautiful through ball being intercepted by Matavera, and they're on back down to the Nikao defensive line. Here we go. James has got the ball. He's the magician. He's looking for some assistance. Going to turn in. Beautiful little heel, back heel. Into the. He's looking for some help there. That's another Nikao ball. Half time. It's 0-0. We'll be back shortly. Right, the referee's blown the start for the second half. It's 0-0 the score. Been a very even game. Nikao's had a lot of shots. None of them have gone in. Matavera's defended stoutly. They've had a little bit of luck, but you need a little bit of luck. And they're still in the game at half time. It's 0-0. And I just want to thank our sponsors before the half starts, which is Tower Insurance, who sponsor the competition for CIFA. CIFA is also a sponsor for the competition. And our sponsor for our telecast is Cook Island General Transport, which is Malcolm Sword and his family. 89.5 on the FM dial and Vaka TV. And let's hope, and it's hard to ask these players to come up with a good second half, but we'll see how it all goes. And they've been doing all right. And it's very hot, it's very humid. And the sun's gone down, the sun's gone down, the sun's gone down, but there's still plenty of heat around. And this is going to be one in the second half. So we're waiting for the referee to blow the whistle to start the game, and off we go. And this is going to be the championship half. Matavera's got the ball. They've done really well because I think Nikao's leading the comp. And I think they've battled all year in this competition, and they've got plenty of ability and they're doing all right. Nikao's got the ball, and they're knocking it around. Now they're going to straighten it up. That's the ball to Toro. He's down the middle. He's a great player. He's looking for a return ball. He's got the ball. It's all over the place. I think it's going to be a corner. Very, very, very fast, that number 5. Surname's Matavera. I think his first name's Toro. He's very quick. So here's the big chance early in the second half for Nikao. They've got a corner. See what they can do with it. They've got plenty of players in the middle. They need the ball up in the air. It's up a bit low. So it wasn't high enough for anybody to do anything with it. So they go back, start again, take 2. Up they go. It's a better ball, but it's hit the bar. Hit the bar and went over the top. So we're on the other side of the field. A lot of talk going on. It's the goalie ball. Long ball, long clearance. Up they go. Trapped down by. Been pinched by. Now it was Steve Willis. I just feel that Nikao's going to put a lot of pressure on him in this start of the second half. Matavera's got the ball. They cleared it down the right-hand side. They're getting a run on. Good ball down there. Down the right-hand side. It's going to beat them all, I think. Beat them all. Whew. They're all in the middle. And this is if Matavera could flum something from this sort of position. It'll be a bonus for him. In it comes. A lot of talk going on. There's a lot of yellow jumpers down there. There's probably 6 or 7 or 8. In it comes. Up in the air. They've all missed it. It's been cleared over the top. Hello. Scream goes out from the Matavera side. But our young lady here has given the ball to Nikao. That was a big chance for Matavera. And their supporters went up as one. Nikao's pinched the ball. They're on the fly. Matavera's come up with the ball again. Off they go. Nikao ball. Back to one of their defensive players. They're battling for it. Into the centre. Lifted up the ball. That's Toro, number 5. Very quick. Got a lot of talent. But he lost the ball. Put a lot of pressure on himself. Peters got in the way. Nikao ball. Is Papa going to take the throw? Into the middle. Put the ball in. They're going to try and put it up in the air. He's missed it. Goalie ball. Matavera keeps taking their chances. They're going to stay in this game. Long kick. Headed back. Over the side. Matavera ball. Throw in. They're fighting for the ball. Nikao's got it. They'll bring it across the middle here. Long ball to me. Headed back. That's Papa's got the ball. Little dinky kick. Bad luck. It's come off Ali's foot. James has got the ball. They're trying to play up tempo. Soccer. Football. Good ball down the side. It's picked up. Here they come. The goalie's got that covered. He's let it go. He's dived on it. Done well. There was a yellow jumper right on top of him. And I noticed number 22's not out there for Nikao, so he must be injured. Up they go again. Peter's got the ball, number 10. He's going to try and straighten it up. He's gone down. And here's a penalty coming. And this is the sort of chance that Matavera wanted. And they've got to take advantage of it. So the referee says, come back here. You're cribbing a little bit. But she's going to mark out the 10 metres. And we'll see who's going to take the shot. The wall's set up. The referee says, let's go. The goalie's got a good side on it. In it comes. Oh, Grayer. Straight to the goalie. Down his throat. And no danger. They should have done a lot better with that one. Long kick up in the air. It's getting dark now. Been brought down by Matavera. Great ball, Peter. The little fella's Papa's after him. He's thrown, jumped on the ball. He's a great try of a little man. This is going to be an interesting half of football, this one. And I don't think either of them deserve to lose at this moment. It's been very even, the game, and I give credit to Matavera. They have tried really hard because this other team is a brilliant team, and I'm sure they're leading the comp at the moment. Matavera ball down the middle, being defended by the men down the back in the yellow jumpers. And they're up for the ball. And he's ruled, she's ruled. Yellow ball. Penalty. Up it comes. That's down to Toro. He's a very quick player, this guy. Back to James, back to Toro. Over the side. Yellow ball. They were trying to play up-tempo football. It's been knocked out again. And Matavera shouldn't try and play this speed football that Nikao wants. They should be trying to slow them down and play at their speed. Waiting for the ball. Out he goes, looking for the ball. He's on the electric fence. Give him a charge, that'll jump him off the fence. It's taken all the momentum out of Nikao's attack. Into the middle. Back. He's looking for the cross. Didn't go to anybody. Here we go. Corner to Nikao. You'll get a good shot on the camera. Up in the air, good ball. They've got up for it. It's been headed away. They got to it, the yellow team, but they couldn't put it down. So it's a goalie clearance. They've had plenty of shots. Nikao. None of them successful, and Matavera's hanging in there. And I love to see teams hang in there. They're outclassed on paper, but they're doing all right. Out it comes. Up they go again. Up. Somebody's got to bring it down on the carpet. Toro's off again. It'll be an interesting call. It's Nikao ball. Substitution coming on. Nikao substitution. Nikao throw. He tried to turn. Matavera's hanging in there. They're sticking like glue. The goalie's got hold of it. Long clearance out here to Peter, number 10. Been brought down by Papa. They come up with the ball, Nikao. They pinch a lot of balls. They're running. Going to go down the left-hand side. Ball into the middle. They try and trap and turn, but Matavera's waiting for him. He's going to come across here to the right-hand side. This is Papa. There we go into the middle. That's a lottery ball. There was nobody onto it. It's going to go out. It's a Nikao ball, and you can't just throw it up in the air like that. You got to have somebody waiting for it. Nikao's got the ball. He's tried to turn. He's been dispossessed. That's a Matavera ball. Done well, Matavera. Penalty. But you put the cat amongst the pigeons if they could just then finish one of these attacks off, get a goal. He's turned, tried to bring it down, but bounced too high and it's gone over the top. But it's cooled down a lot. Everybody will appreciate this. I think we're in for some rain tonight, but this game will be over and done with before the rain gets here. There's a lot of by-play in these games. They're all good mates, and Toro's having a talk with Peter, the Fijian boy, and they all have a bit of a giggle and a laugh. Goalie clearance. He wants the... Peter wants the ball. It's a short one. Papa's got the ball. He'll put it through. Beautiful ball. Toro's tried to beat him. A lot of by-play in these games. They're all mates. They all talk. Ali's got the ball. He's the littlest player out there. Tries hard. Lovely turn of the ball. Tried to bring it down. Out to their right-hand side. Been intercepted by Nikao. It's gone down to Neville Nobody. The goalie's going to pick it up. It's 0-all's the score. Been like that from the start. He's trying to bait somebody in, hoping the goalie picked it up, or whatever he was hoping for. It didn't happen. Goalie's cleared it. Long shot down the middle. Been headed on by Nikao. They're all up for it. Nikao's come down with the ball. Up to the left-hand side they go. Been pinched by Matavera. Here's a chance. They're battling for the ball. Nikao's on the defence. They're chasing the ball. There's blokes falling over everywhere. This ref don't give too many penalties. Nikao's off. They're looking for some balls here. They got men in the middle. He's offside, I would imagine. Round him. Jumped over the top of him. It's gone out. Thrown in. Nikao ball, they're trying to put it into the middle. Good shot. Been blocked by the goalie with the body. Picked it up. There goes a T&M heaver truck rattling along the road. There's another big clearance down the back. They've all gone up. They've all missed it. Nikao's put it over the sideline. Matavera ball. They just got to try and convert some of these. They're only getting not many chances, Matavera, but they've got to try and score with one of them. If they could do that, that'll be a big asset for them. Because at the moment, their defence is very good. Both teams. And Nikao's got the head in front on that ball. Turns. Across the field. Oh. Papa's got the ball. He's going to get it out here to Toro. Toro's looking for a through ball. He's got the ball. A little Ali's got in the way and quick play the ball. Papa's off. He's looking for runners. James has got the ball back. These guys, Peter's chasing the ball like a dog on a bone. And that is Matavera ball. Matavera's doing a good job here.
Man coming, look, man coming. Yeah, yeah.
Yellow ball, long throw. Headed over the side by Matavera. They're just hanging in here and they're doing a good job, Matavera. Another throw from Papa into the middle. They're trying to get somebody. James is off. He's going to put the ball into the middle, but it's been picked up. And there's a chance. He's turned. Oh! And there is it. Mistake from the goalie. And it's now 1-0 in favour of Nikao. And that's a shame for Matavera because they've done really well. They've just made one mistake and they've conceded a goal. So it's 1-0 to the yellow team. They're off. Matavera will be trying to pick up that goal. They've done well and they're still not out of this game. Turn. They just got to get some men into the middle. Nikao's pinched the ball. And this is where the trouble is. This man's very quick. He's beautiful with his feet. They've put the ball down the side. He's got hold of it. He's going to put into the middle. And here's the chance. The goalie's picked it up. But he's a great, if it's a right winger, he's a great winger, this number 5, Toro Matariki. Very quick. Nikao's pinched this ball. He's tried to turn. Matavera's got the ball here. Back into the middle. They're looking for a through ball. But the goalie's going to cover that up. 1-0's the score. Have a drink, son, you deserve it. Goalie clearance. Long kick down the middle, the sun's setting. They've let it bounce. And here comes Nikao again. They got, still got the ball. They're trying to get into the middle. They got all the attackers there. They're going to put it in the middle. Down the side, Ali's got in the way of it. Down the pupper. Over the top. James has got the ball back into the middle. They're skillful, this Nikao team. He's going to try and turn. Just couldn't get his foot to the ball. Here's a big chance. Peter's after it, but he's fast, but not that fast. He's a Fijian and he's very quick, Peter, number 10, but he's not that fast. Run like the wind he does. So it's a Nikao ball. Down the middle. They knocked it. Cleared it. They're trying to turn around Matavera. But there's yellow jumpers everywhere. The referee's given a penalty. They've got to try and do something with this one. They just need a little bit of luck to go their way, the Matavera team. It's a fair way out. Mark out the 10 metres. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put the wall up here. They just got to have something happen here. Bit of luck, whatever it is, they just need it. It's 1-0 to the yellow team. Moves in, up it goes, straight to the goalie. To me, that's a waste. Long clearance down the back. The goalie's got it. One end to the other. It's 1-0 to the yellow team. And they probably deserve the lead. But I don't think Matavera deserved to be down 1-0. They've played really well. And if it stays like this, they can go home and say, well, we've given this team who's leading the comp a real good go. Their control of the ball's terrific, the yellow team. Maybe that's the difference in the teams. But these guys can control the ball. And it's been cleared. Back to Nikao. This is where Nikao can get you. They keep attacking. They got the ball back. Down the left-hand side. but the Wizard's not down there. He must be injured. I hope he is, because number 22 is their big strike weapon, but he's not out there. Must have been given an early shower. He must be injured, I hope. It's been cleared away by Matavera back to Nikao. They're going back to their left-hand side where they do all their work. Into the middle, turn and kick. The goalie's got it covered. So the goalie's going to have a clearance here. But I hope you're enjoying our coverage, and we'll be at a game somewhere next week. And we got some exciting football happening here in Rarotonga, and I hope you're enjoying it. And Pacifica TV shows it, and it goes all around, and we get calls from all over the Pacific. These little fellas, they're people in, and they're saying, bang, bang. 2 men down, Papa's down. But we get calls from all over the Pacific. Solomon Islands, Vanuatu, they send us messages saying we're getting your coverage. We got links to all our islands. There's a couple of players down because it's been a torrid afternoon. And it looks like he's going off. Papa hurt his leg, but he'll be back. He's a tough little man. There's a Matavera man down on the halfway line. I think he's got a cramp. But we get calls from all over the Pacific telling us that they've got this live stream going. They can pick it off the YouTube, and they're enjoying what we're showing. So, especially our people in New Zealand. And we've got a lot of them over there, down in the freezer works and the meat works, and especially a couple of mates of mine, Adam and Mr. Ruiz. They're all down there, and I'm sure they'll be watching it. So it's 1-0 to the yellow team. Nikao. There's a long shot over the top. Oh, and the Wizards back on. Number 22. He's on the right-hand side of the field. It's a luxury that not many teams can take their best player off for 60 minutes. Help that old man off. Go, Papa. You'll be back, son. Peter's there. Turns. It's been pinched by... They've had a real battle, Peter and Toro. Been intercepted by Matavera. Julius has got away with it. And they're fighting for the ball. They're pushing and shoving. Good ball into the middle, and they're going to come down the middle, Matavera. There's yellow jumpers everywhere. All scrambling. They just need to get the ball into the middle, Matavera, and hope they can have a bit of luck in the middle. But it's a yellow ball. It's going to our truck over the sideline. It's Matavera ball. Down the side, into the middle. It's been pinched. The referee could have got it. There's a chance here for the yellow team. Beautiful ball into the middle. He needs a return pass. It's been pinched by Matavera. Back down. This is going to go to the wire, this game. Matavera hasn't given up. They're fighting. Football's the winner in this game. Yellow ball's got it. Because I'm sure the yellow team's leading this competition. And I'm sure Matavera's not in the top part of the standings. It's 1-0. And there's going to be some sore men in the morning because this is very draining, this weather. Especially when you're running like these guys. Here comes Julius. Ball into the middle. He's looking for his men. Beautiful pass on. Matavera's got it, a back heel. James has got it. He's put it back into the middle. He's been dropped. Like a game of rugby league. He's turning, looking for some help. It's going to go down the middle, this one. Been blocked. Matavera ball. Back to Matavera. Out wide. Some of these guys have run miles today. It's yellow ball. Substitution, I think. Off we go. It's cleaned up. Matavera's ball. They're rushing the ball down the right-hand side. They're looking for somebody in the middle. The yellow jumpers have pinched the ball. It's gone over the side. It's the yellow ball. Quick throw in. And they're after it. They're after it. They're forcing. The goalie's knocked it out. So it'll be a corner. It's 1-0's the score. This is in the Tower Insurance competition. The new strip of Nikao, they're normally in their green and yellow, and today they're in yellow and red. And they're very impressive jumpers. In it comes, nice high ball across the front, missed everybody. They're going to try and turn it around. Gone out, maroon ball. A lot of yelling. Oh, yellow ball. Good shot into the middle. Goalie, the yellow jumpers missed it. The goalie's got hold of it. That was half a chance. Kick back to the goalie. The control of that man, number 22, just that little passage of play. You can see what I mean about control of the ball. He's got it all. Back out here. Good turn, back. Ball into the middle. If he's onside, there's a big chance here. He's put it in. 2-0. There was a bit of a call. It was he onside, but the referee's, the linesman's flag stayed down. And that they didn't deserve that, but Nikao's 2-0 leading, and it's been a great game of football. And that's what happens when you're all out attack. You can just make mistakes in your defence. So it's 2-0. And I think the game, eh? No, 2-0. I'll check with the lines person. Dave's telling me it might be 1-0, so I'm just going to check with the lines lady. When she comes down here, the ball's long ball down, the goalie's got it. Long clearance. We don't have scoreboards here. It's a shame. We just got to go on what we can remember. Toro wants the ball out here, number 5. He's got the ball. What can he do with it? He turns it in the middle. It's bounced too high. The goalie's got it. And that's gone in, and the crowd goes up. The goalie hasn't ruled on it. Well, that's definitely 2-0 and I think maybe 3-0. Bit of controversy doesn't hurt the game. Good ball for Peter down here. It's been pinched by, flying into it. Nikao ball down the left-hand side. Right across the field. Back to the middle. Back to the side. Nikao ball. Long ball down the middle. Too many yellow jumpers. He's turned. He's still got the ball. Been pinched by the yellow jumpers. There's a good run down the side. Into the middle. Goalie's got hold of it. The man arrived too late. Goalie's ball. Peter, what's the score, mate? 3-0, yep. Over the top. The good thing about these games, everybody knows everybody. Peter's a good fella. He's a Fijian. Plays hard. Good friend. Matavera's ball. They're fighting for it. Peter's done well. He's fast. There's a bit of a shoulder. There's a penalty. Well deserved. Hey, girl. 3-0, isn't it? Yep. Thank you, darling. We just checked with the linesman and one of the players. It's definitely 3-0. And we've got a penalty going to Matavera. And it'd be nice if they could score. The difference hasn't been 3-0. I think it's been 2 mistakes and 1 clear goal that was well deserved. And you make a mistake in this game and it can cost you. So in it comes. Over the top. Dips down. Great kick. But the goalie was in the corner to catch it. And here goes the yellow team. They're on the fly. It's gone straight to the goalie at the other end. And I don't know what game we got next week, but it'll be another exciting game and we invite you to watch it. And I just love watching class players. I don't care what sport it is. And I'll find out why this man, number 22, has been off the field for so long. Because you can't take your best player off and leave him off when it's 0-0 or 1-0. That's my opinion, but obviously I'm wrong. But the game's nearing to an end and 3-0's not a real good score for the game as it's gone. It's an easy win to Nikao, but Matavera's played really well and they deserve a lot of credit. The referee's checking her clock. I think there's another substitution on. It's a pretty willing affair out there. But I love it. I love sport. At the end of the game, they're all mates, or girls or boys. So I hope you're getting your live stream. And it'll be on Bucket TV tomorrow if you watch it. And if you miss it, you can go to Bucket TV, YouTube, and the game will be there and you watch it any day. and we'll see how it all turns out. But we've got a game next week, but I don't know where it is. But we will find out, and we'll advertise it on Bucket TV during the week, and we'll be at another ground somewhere next week. And I just want to thank our sponsors for the last time: Tower Insurance, CIFA, Cook Island General Transport, and I can't say enough about them. They've always been there for us. Bucket TV and 89.5 FM, and that's James. He's a great little player. He's a good mate of mine. He never stops trying, and here comes. Oh, there's a bit of a fall. I'll tell you about it later on. But the call is a yellow ball, I think. But without sponsors, we can't do these coverage. And we'll be somewhere next week. I hope it's not as hot as this. But when you do outside broadcasts and outside coverage, you got to take the good with the bad, and at the moment it's been bad. Last week it was blowing a gale, wind, rain, the whole thing. Today it's blazing hot. But we're out here to do a job, and we do the best we can with what we can. And the players contribute to a good game, this has been a good game. And if you don't like this, well, it's very hard to please you. And they've all gone up, gone over the top, but it's 3-0. And I think the yellow is just going to attack all the time. Goalie clearance. And the beauty of our sport over here, we've got all the islands, all the nations. We've got people from all over the Pacific playing for us. Tongans, Samoans, Cook Islanders, you name it. Boys from New Zealand, Australia, Solomon Islands, Vanuatu. They're all here. We've got a real big mixture of nations here. There's a good ball down the side. They tried to put it over the side. They're giving away the ball. It's a yellow ball. It's up in the air into the middle. There, they're going to run it down the side. Matavera's got it cleaned up. I think there's another substitution coming on. I thought that was a TMO single. Oh, sorry, wrong sport. But we must be nearing the end of the game. And the players will appreciate getting off the field. We've got a real good crowd in here today. Very noisy. There's a couple of yellow men down on the ground. Play on. Yellow ball. I know these Nikao players can run all day because I see them in the gym where I train. And there's half a dozen of them, and they're in there training as much as they can. Oh. Like, that was a slow call. He was sat on his B then. And I think the only reason the referee gave the penalty was he sat down on his B and said, hey, I got knocked over. So the penalty to the yellow down the middle, and they've gone, but it hasn't gone to anybody. Here we go. Just these yellow fellas are quick. They're all over the ball, these little men. Here we go. They've got the ball. Here's trouble coming up. Here's trouble coming up. They're all calling for it in the middle. It's been intercepted. And they're laughing. Julius has put it, oh no, it's not Julius, but he's put it in. It's a good ball into the middle, and they've all gone for it. It's up in the air. They're trying to bring it down. Hooked over his shoulder, headed over. And there's a chance. And that's 4-0. And that's the way Nikao play. Exciting football when they get to the front. They really go for it. And that was a great goal. It's a shame we don't have a replay machine because that would be well worth watching over and over, that goal. And it's 4-0. And as I said, Matavera don't deserve this. They're better than a team that's got beat 4-0. But this team in the yellow is a real classy outfit. Off we go. And knowing these boys in yellow, they'll be shooting for another goal. Got the ball, turning around, into the middle, knocking it around. Seen that man coming. Here comes the wizard. Back. They know how to hang on to the ball, this Nikao team. You're going to beat them, you're going to have to play good football. And you've got to play right to the end of the game, the 90 minutes. You can't just play 60 or 70 minutes. These boys play right to the end. Here comes the ball down to the middle, being intercepted. Back. And that's it. 4-0. Great game of football. The score, they played well. The yellow team, Matavera, played well, and I don't think they deserve to be beaten 4-0, but that's the score. And we'll be at a game from somewhere next week, and from the two camera ladies and Dave on the computer and myself, I would like to say thank you and may Tucky, Kia rana, and we'll see you at the ground next week. Thank you.